Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Virgo. Please keep in mind that it is a general reading. That means it may or it may not resonate with you. So, Virgo, I feel for someone, something could have got canceled. Now, that could be a meeting, it could be a relationship, a commitment, okay? So, something got canceled, something ended. Um, Somebody could have left in secret. Okay. This feels like a very challenging time, but it is going to be short-lived. Okay. For whomever this is for. This is not for everyone, but for some of you, this this is going to apply. Okay. So um, you, it's almost like a when I was laying out the cards, it's like an overwhelming feeling, almost like a panic attack. Like, what just happened here? Like I could feel the person's panic at the loss of this uh, relationship, or the thought of losing this relationship. Um, the Seven of Coins in reverse is really not feeling good about something. It's a lot of negative thinking. It is also not being realistic, believing the worst. Um, and it could be that you are waiting and lacking patience. If this is you, if it isn't, it is the other person. It could be that in this partnership, one person wanted the relationship to go very fast and the other person wasn't keeping up or wasn't ready for that speed. Okay? Um, so So they could have felt themselves overwhelmed, and this is why they just kind of backed out. I feel though that, and although you might believe that, oh my God, I've lost them, you haven't. I feel like you are going to get a message. You have a message here. Okay, so you are going to get a message from that person. I feel like they weren't ready to talk about how they were feeling uh, about about that. It has to do with the speed of the relationship, how fast it was going, and it was going too fast for them, and you wanted things to go too fast, or they did, goes one way or the other, and they just weren't ready. So, but you or the other person, whichever way this goes, uh, would would not have thought that that was why. Okay, that this got canceled or that they left secretly. Um, you would have thought you'd have been worried about competition. There would be jealousy going on here because you might have felt that they were interested in somebody else or left you for somebody else. Because you have a lot of insecurities, or that they do, whichever way this goes. One of you has a lot of insecurities, and this leads to mistrust, jealousy, and breakups. Um, so it could have been that you may have been asking for more than they were ready to give at the time, but it doesn't mean that they didn't love you or that they didn't want it. They just wanted to take their time. Okay, that's what I feel this is, because you are going to hear back from them. So it's like a, a moment of, or moments, or days, or weeks of reflection on this. Okay, it's slow moving energy. So there could be a time, a certain amount of time that passes before you get that message, because he is the Knight of Coins. And so he really likes to think things through. He's very slow moving energy, but you're not in this case here. Okay. Um, and I think that could be a lot. Maybe this scared this other person because it was going too fast. I feel like there's things you need to look at. If this is you who is very insecure and not trusting and wanting things to move along at a certain speed, there is an old wound that you will need to look at that is behind this, whether you realize it or not. Okay? It's what's causing you to think a certain way and want things to happen a certain way. It's all because of this. This causes confusion, anxiety, worry, pain. You could feel like you didn't get what you wanted from this relationship, but you don't have any answers yet. So don't go assuming. Okay, so I understand that whoever this is, you're worried, but things are going to clear up. Okay. Yeah, so this person, if this is you, you would have some trust issues. All of this stems from a broken heart, an old wound. This card in particular talks about an older wound. The swords are no, they're not in this heart. The swords fell out a long time ago. This is an old wound that is affecting this situation and maybe has been affecting the relationship, and maybe wanting to secure something, a real, have a something that says, yes, okay, they're going to stay with me for life, or yes, they're mine, nobody else's, that it's like you wanted some commitment from this person, or yes, we're going to move in together, or it's like that. You wanted some type of commitment from this person, or that they wanted that from you, one or the other. I feel like there was I feel like, well, I feel like something happened fast. This is indicating happened fast. You didn't see it coming. If it's you who had all of these insecurities and this person left you, you didn't see it coming, even though more than likely, and I don't have the card here, but it's because I'm picking up the message. More than likely, you'd have had, oh yeah, well, this could apply too, I suppose. You'd have had a victim's mindset. Here you are in the reversed again, Queen of Coins, here and here in the reverse, coming with this Seven of Swords, which is a card in this deck here, which is a tarot oracle card, so it's not quite the same. It is indicating that somebody is imprisoned in their mind, stuck on a problem, and you see that sword weighing heavily on their mind. You see the fire burning, which speaks to the intensity, something they're trying to forge here, okay? And they're stuck, okay? And so I feel like you offered your cup to somebody, but you didn't get back what you thought you were going to get. If this is indeed you, I mean, like I said, it could go the other way. So now that if it is you, they're gone, and you are wondering here if you're going to have another chance, you see, because you're still very much emotionally connected to this person, okay? But you can't see. So you're hoping if there's still opportunity here. And I can tell you that there is still opportunity here. You just can't see it yet. If this is you who has these insecurities, you have to go back and look at this wound, okay? Because that will determine when they do come back whether you stay together for a long time or not. Because if this is still going to be playing heavily on the relationship and influencing it in the future, you know it's not going to last. So how the outcome will go or how long it will last in the future, because you are going to get back together, is going to depend on the work that this person who has all of the insecurities does. Okay. I feel like you're going to have to be patient if you want this relationship with this person. Like they do have feelings for you, but they don't want to feel rushed. Okay, that's it. That's what they're going to tell you. That's exactly what they're going to tell you. Okay, so Melaramantam, this is you. You're willing. You want to hear this person out. You want to hear what they have to say. You don't want to lose this person. Okay. Um, you could be thinking, well, if they do come back, what you might say to them and what they might say to you, what comes out of the trunk. Something is definitely coming out of the trunk. I think that they weren't ready to talk about their emotions at the time, and they just kind of disappeared to reflect on things, not to go to somebody else, not because they didn't love you, but just because they needed time to be alone to think. Yeah, they're telling you right here that an old wound needs to be looked at. That's this one down here, whoever carries that wound, in order to repair. Okay. So we have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, so we do have a couple. I feel like both are up in their heads at this time. I feel like he wants to come back and clear up the confusion he knows he must have caused you by his disappearance. You see how he reaches for the sword, and he wants to chase away those clouds, okay, or cut through the clouds with the sword. So he'll clear this up and apologize as well. He does have some very deep feelings for you, and he will tell you this. This is something that takes time, will also take you by surprise here. But the same night he's coming back, and he will have thought things through, and he will be much calmer. It's almost like maybe he had the panic attack, because I felt somebody had a kind of panic attack. That's what I was feeling when I was laying out the cards. Look at that. I think it's he who has had this panic attack, and because he felt overwhelmed, he or she, I say he because I'm seeing a male figure on the cards, but I mean, this is a general reading, so I mean, it could be anybody, right? So, yeah, very, very interesting. And but I mean, you could have also had these moments of panic yourself, because where is he? What happened? You know, so this could be a shared energy. But he comes back much calmer, you see. He leaves in a panic, which, you weren't expecting, took you by surprise. And he comes back a completely different person. So he would have taken time to really think this through, and he does really love you. He is coming back, and he wants this relationship, but it's going to have to go at a slower pace. So that's what I think. For him, he needs to take things slower, okay? And I feel like he will explain as much as he can to you. He's going to open up, okay, about certain things and why he did what he did. Okay, so you are definitely going to get, look at this. This, I mean, this can be the divine bringing you back together. Okay, if you've been saying a prayer, your prayers will be answered. Okay, I mean, there's going to be an apology. You're going to have a new beginning. You're going to receive what you didn't know. This indicates there's information they have that you would like to have. Well, you're going to get that information. That's going to give you a different perspective on what happened and why. Okay. So you are coming back together. This is such a lucky card to get. And the flowers say that things are going to get much better. This is a recovery, reconciliation, professions of love. So, wow. So right now it might feel a little rocky. For some of you, you guys, you're going to go through this energy at different stages in time. And so for some of you, this may not have even yet happened. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to you. Bye for now.